Since the day mankind reached for what was forbidden, we have known nothing but blood. From the moment Cain's hand struck Abel down, the earth was drunk, deep of our violence, and it has never had its fill. Kingdoms rise on the backs of broken. Nations are built with the swords before they are ever built with laws. Every age, every empire, every tribe that has ever walked this earth has known the same cycle: conflict, conquest, cruelty, and ruin. And through it all, the one who slithered in the garden smiles, for he has made us his weapon. Satan has always been a liar, but he has never been a fool. He knows the war is lost. He heard the voice that thundered from the cross, "It is finished." He saw the grave break open and the king rise, leaving death in chains behind him. He knows the Lamb has already conquered, that his doom is written, that the fire waits for him. But he does not stop. He rages because he has nothing left to lose. And what does he do with the time that remains? He turns us against each other. He feeds the old hatreds, whispers the old lies, kindles the old violence. He knows he cannot strike God, so he sets God's image against itself, brother against brother, sister against sister. He makes us instruments of our own destruction, and we let him. Look at the world. Look at history. Tell me, has there ever been peace? Have men ever gone a generation without drawing blood? Have we ever truly learned? We cry for justice, but we slaughter our own children in the womb. We demand peace, but we hoard our weapons and sharpen them in secret. We speak of love, but our hearts burn with resentment and our tongues drip with poison. We call ourselves enlightened, but we are no different from the generations that came before us. We just kill with cleaner hands. We just sin with better excuses, and the enemy laughs. But there was another man, a second Adam, who walked into the blood-soaked earth and did not bow to its ways. He did not raise an army, though he had the power to call angels to his side. He did not draw a sword, though he had the right to reign. He did not crush his enemies, though they deserved it. Instead, he let them crush him. He bore our brutality in his own flesh. He let us drive the nails, spill the blood, mock and scorn and break him. And with his last breath, he forgave. And that was the moment everything changed. The war we have always known is not the war he fights. The battle he wins is not with swords or nations, but in the hearts, in spirits, in lives, redeemed from the cycle of darkness. And though the world still rages, though the enemy still thrashes in his death throes, the true kingdom has already begun. So why do we still let ourselves be used? Why do we still let hatred take root? Let pride lead us to ruin. Let violence have the final word. The King has already spoken. The victory has already been won. But as long as we trade his cross for our weapons, as long as we choose war over grace, as long as we let the enemy turn us against each other, we are not walking in the victory that was bought for us. But one day, the blood will be wiped away. One day, the hands that made the world will break the sword for the last time. One day, the one who was crushed will return, and this time, he will not be bruised. This time, every knee will bow, every enemy will fall, and the King of glory will reign. But until that day, we choose. Will we be weapons in the enemy's hands, or will we be bearers of light? Will we live by the sword, or will we lay it down? Will we be part of the old war, or will we walk in the new kingdom? The time is short. The battle is won. The King is coming. Choose wisely.